Yeah, perfect, thanks. Could we get it inside the house, just in that room there? Thanks. I'll lead the way, so just come in. And you can just put it there, it's fine, and on the floor.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a lovely day. Thanks for your help. Have a good one. Hello everyone. Long time no see. Hope everyone is okay and all in safe and well. Today is Sunday, the 24th of August. Just adding to this to my diary, and hopefully you might like it. I don't know. People might like to have unboxing video. So anyway, whilst I'm waiting for the JLC team to finish my board, which is still in progress, believe it or not, I received the item I paid for nearly 3 months ago, which is the pick and place machine. So this is in the unboxing of the PMP machine. I've not opened this yet, not had a look inside, not seen this yet. So this is literally the first time that you and I going to look into that and see what we can see, what we can find. So anyway, without further ado, let's see. Can I open this? Yeah, looks like it. And we got a box. Right, let's get this junk box over here. Right, okay, so what do we have? Power cable, nice. And that's the tray for, go away. That's the tray for the bigger items. Things like chips and stuff go here. So that's one. Power cable, leave that last. I hope you guys can see what I see. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, and now, well, USB cable. I don't like the USB to USB same interface. That's why they do that. I have no idea. It's non-standard. It should be USB to USB host or USB to USB micro. But why do they do USB to same USB? I don't get it. It's not standard. So keep it aside. Anyway, these are manual feeding components, so you can place chips in here. It goes manually. Probably 10, 20. These are legs. Let's put here for now. Right, I need a precision knife. Yeah, and that's a pump, I'm pretty sure. That's a pump for pick and place. To pick and then place things back. Suction. Got a screw here missing, I don't know what that is for. I'll put it next to the pump. Right, so what's this? Tools to, oh, these are the nozzles, 2 nozzles. Well, I was expecting more nozzles in there, but that's fine. And some tools, and I don't know what the rest of them are. I'll have a look in a minute. So let's see what else else we have here? Yeah, more nozzles. I thought so. So these are all the nozzles that comes with it to pick and place machine. So you got all the, the 0402, 0603. They're all here, which is really nice. I was kind of expecting that, so thank you. Good. These are extra. They don't come with the machine initially. So yeah, and now we're jumping into the feeders. These are all electronic feeders, not manual ones. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 feeders. And each one takes 3 0402s or what do you call it? Or maybe 2 0603s. But yeah, you can see that now. So these are the small ones. They take 3 0402s in here, and so those are all electronic ones. Goes nicely here. So we'll place them all here. So anyway, I don't want to take everything out. So I'm just going to leave them in their own bags. And what I'll do, I'm going to take them out of the packaging. Let me get them out because I need to get rid of the box. What I'll do, I'll get the item out. If I can do it now, I'll assemble it right now. And we'll probably test it later on, but maybe if there's a chance in this video, we'll probably test it now. See how it goes. Well, I've been looking forward to this for nearly 3 months now. It's been a waiting game. They decided to ship via sea. It's a good company. Really good company. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is yet. I have no idea. Put that aside. So I think that part is good to go. It can come out. Right, okay, we've got these things to bend. Some metals to go. Right. And now that seems to lift up. Okay. I hope it's just a cover. I'm not sure if it's. I'm trying not to pull the whole machine out of it. I don't know. It looks like a hole, just a cover, hopefully. Oh. Right, carry on. Yep, nice. So we've got the head here. That is goes to the bin now. Don't need it anymore. Very good. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pick and place machine I've been kind of waiting for. So don't know if you guys can see it, but here it is. And it's got all the full option, everything a man can wish for or women kan wish for, is all here. Right, okay. So, taking this out. Let's think. I need to see. Good. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, I mean, I made some space for it here, but I want to put it there instead. But here I've got lots of things going on, so there's only one option I have at the moment. This gun is a bit heavy, so I think probably best to do that. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, all finished, nothing left in here. One door clean. And now we don't need that bit as well either. Back in the box. And I'll break all this down. And I'll break it down later. Just check it outside. But good, here it is. The PMP machine. Well, I mean, the good thing. Oh shit! What is that? What's this? It's like a blue gooey thing. Don't know what it is. Anyway. Okay, what is that? It's like all over the place. Oh, interesting. What is it? Right, okay. Let's clean it up just a bit. Use ISO for that. I'll use ISO Propanol, the one for electronics. Yep, wonderful. Yeah, I don't know what that is. If anyone knows in the comment, let me know. Would be nice. But it's a blue kind of sticky substance. I don't know what it is. And it's actually here as well. I don't know if this is something falling over on it or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. Casting. Good. Okay. So right. You need to make sure it don't damage the cameras or anything. So the feeders will all go here. And now let's take a look on of how it works or what's inside it there. So right now you have the machine. This is the head. It's got two heads, N1 and N2. It'll pick an item from whatever we have on the feeders here or on the tray. So the tray is meant to go somewhere like this, something like that, assuming this is the right thing. And the board is going to be sitting here somewhere, and we got using the fixators in here to fix the board like that. And that is going to pick either from the feeders, which is going to be lying like this, or from the big chips is going to be like this, and then place them down here. So that's pretty much how it is, how it works. Obviously you got the motors and all the rest of it, the stops and and things. So I mean, it looks good. I've not tried it yet, and I will think we'll give that a go. But see, I've got a lot to tidy up before I can even start this up. So I've been looking for a USB or a manual, and unfortunately I just can't find any. There's no manual included, no USB, so I know this goes in the back and I can see 2 holes for it, but this is a magnet, probably next to it because it's got a little hole, but I don't know where these go. I'm thinking something like this with maybe that attached. I don't know yet, so I need to find out. This I looked inside here, nothing. Inside there, no USB. It's just pretty much test stuff. So I am missing, you know, on how to set it up. So I'm gonna kind of inquire, find out, and then get back and finish the video. Okay, so after pretty much unpacking and trying to work out where things are, that's literally what I have received at the moment. So this is all the stuff we have. Right now we have the nozzles. We have I've installed the nozzle holder, so these will go here somewhere. This is a magnet. I don't know if it goes here or goes there. These are extra the original nozzles that comes with it. That's the additional chip holder. Don't know why it's upside down like that, but when I look at it, it's got this little hole in here. It goes into that hole there, so I think that makes something. I emailed the supplier and we'll see what they're going to come up with, and we'll take it from there. So unfortunately, I wanted to kind of do the whole thing tonight to work it, but sadly I can't. Obviously the motor is also installed on the back, as you can see here. This bit also, just in case you wondered, this goes, it's hard to film with the camera in my hand. So yeah, so this goes like that, and obviously you got the wheel, the feeders, the what do you call it, the reel types. The reels goes here, the feeders will go all there, and these are the 2 cameras where the system picks up the chip. It will have to look at us and then do spinning to align and then place it back on the board. So all the stuff, well, pretty much loads, let's say 80% of the stuff are here. We'll see. At the end of the day, I really want to use it because I'm actually out of time. I should have finished my project in maybe July or something, but all this wait for a product that is not complete is just not how I was, kind of anticipated. Anyway, I'm actually setting the feeders up. So the feeders on here looks like that, and I've done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a couple more to set. I've done these 2 as well. So in essence, just sticking one of them in here, and I'll show you what's happening. So literally just taking out the plastic bag. Come on. Yeah, okay. And yeah, so basically, what's that? Okay. Don't know what that is. Anyway, it's fine. Right, so unscrewing this screw here, and taking that lever out, and these pins will be touching the board down here. So taking that down, closing the hatch, and then putting the screw back in. So because the software is not in, it's not with me, there's nothing I can do. I can't really power it up. So for people buying the same machine and trying to really understand how it works, the pump is installed on the back. You can see that there. So I don't know if I'm actually wired the pump to this hose here correctly, or should be going here. I don't know. I would rather wait for the manual to come so I know exactly how it powers from the back. But I know this one definitely goes here. The power goes there, and the USB goes here. So that's fine. I put the nozzles in here. and I got one additional nozzle to put later on. These are additional feeders in case I want to place, other components in here. And when I ordered the part, I actually asked for this, and I asked for these too. So this is a pretty bit of a large chip, and this is a smaller chip. So I was thinking of memory and flash, maybe somewhere around these. So I've got this because there are a lot of SMD, 0406 to go in here at some point. So, just trying to get this whole thing up and running, and nearly there. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so just gonna do one more. So anyway, I think I pretty much understand how it works. I just need the software to get it to work, which is a shame that I don't have it tonight. I hope it's with us by tomorrow, hopefully, with the manual and all. And yeah, so time will tell, isn't it? I've got one more to go. I've got one more spare as well. So in case, like me, you didn't have any information, or you wondered how many can it take, or how much components can it take in. Hold on, let me just see. Right, so I need to push it a little bit. So you're gonna have to untighten these screws. One. That is good. Let's just align these up. Wonderful, very good. And now we have our nearly there. Let's just make sure that we are aligned here. Yeah, looks like the one. Okay. This is a magnet piece, in case you wondered, and it's meant for doing this. So that's what it does. And now when you pick and place, you should do that. And finally, this one, I don't know, here or there, I'm not really sure what it's for, but it's magnets meant to go here. So there you have it. I think everything we need to know is all placed now. So these are the small ones, the 0402 or 0406, and these are the slightly bigger ones. And here we'll have the bigger chips, memory, whatever. And yeah, so I think we're good to go. I think the only thing I'm missing is the software, which I don't have. So drivers, software, that sort of thing, nothing included. And hopefully the sales will send it to me soon, I think, hopefully. Good morning. Day 2. I luckily had a response from the manufacturer. They sent me some files and some stuff to install. Been talking to them since morning. So I think it's looking good. I haven't done anything yet, just waiting for this video to make. So first of all, let's just power things up and then move it from there. I'm just gonna record that side and also my screen as well. So first things first, let's just power up the device in here. One, and power up from the back. Yeah, and yeah, you can hear the stuff of drivers installing on the Windows. SMT V1 detected, as it says. So let's just record the screen as well. Right, so you can probably see me there, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah, I've got some things installing. waiting to connect. I assume no device required, device drivers, because I don't see any. It looks like all detected and all went well, I think. So I don't know. Let's just run the software. I was given these files. I unzipped the model on the tools board, but I don't. The model looks like all STL files, which looks like it's like one of those 3D printer things. So a model basically. Tools. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna run this one here. There's a lot to read also. I'll explain that in a minute. So run that. Yeah. Set up the language, English, yes please, and installation directory. Okay, I want you to be in, let's go to program files. I don't know if there's any problem with this space, sorry, might do it, yeah. Program files, and we'll add you here, pick. Place machine. So I'll use that folder and do it there. Next. Yeah, all that already exists, yes please. Yeah, why not? Create a desktop shortcut, that's fine. Install. So we are installing it here. So far so good. And mind you, there's only one executable file, so it's not. I don't think it's Mac compatible because there's only one exe. So we'll see. I don't know. So we're looking good. Launch that bit. SMTs. Let's just. Get you down there to my design in CAD. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it there. Okay, yeah, good. Launch. So I'm recording two sides. I'm recording the device side and I'm recording my screen side. So let's just see. We haven't started yet. Device stopped working. Close program. Oh god. This is one of those crappy software again. No, it's just, come on. I mean, this should be tested really. Close program. Why? Okay, let's run this as administrator and see, maybe it will, run as administrator. Let's see. Yeah. Stick it from there. Oh yeah. Moving on. Good. Confirm. Please. Thank you. Disclaimer. Agree. Yes. Okay. Device self-check. Yeah. Why not? Device motherboard. Machine motherboard. It's doing some stuff, I think. But I don't have that start button open. I don't know. Is that instructions? Okay, let's just read the instructions just a second. So, going back here, did you know the bulks feeder can recognize components with polarity? Nice, I like that. Do you know familiarity with the bottom vision of the can effectively full? What's that? Vision of the package can, yeah, I see that. Do you know clicking the emergency stop button on the upper corner at any time will stop actions? Emergency stop, I don't know what that button is, so there's no graphics in this, I have no idea. I'll trust you, fine.
Did you know after importing the coordinate file you will be performing calibration, otherwise it's impossible to look at? Yeah, we know that. Did you know the nozzle model must match the package, otherwise it will fail? Hey? Otherwise it will fail to pick up. Yeah, we get that. Did you know you can customize the function of the colored buttons on the right of the machine through settings? I don't know that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, why can't you just read list the whole thing in one page? Why do you have to click next for every one line each? It's just annoying. Do you know after placing the USB on the fixture, there is an angle or position deviation? We need to correct this. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Did you know by default the camera screen displays only the view, but you can pin the screen using the pin icon? Yep, fine. Did you know there is an indicator light at the front of the electronic feeder? When the yellow light blinks, it may mean the tape is jammed. You need to reload the tape. Yeah, I don't see any light yet, so I have no idea. Did you know each electronic feeder's address number is unique and cannot be duplicated? Yes. Did you know the vision bulb? So I think that point here on the electric unique and cannot be duplicated, that's probably okay. Let's just go back to this bit here. What that's saying is, see those things in here, the feeders. You've got R, B, N, M, whatever that these are. These are all kind of letter marked. So I assume that's what they mean. So if you want to order another part, you have to say I have these things already, and then they send you a different letter. That's what I understand. I hope it's what it means. Anyway, carry on. And did you know each electronic feeder address must be unique? Yeah, we got that. Did you know the vision bulk feeder can also recognize components with polarity? Yes, you told me. Did you know that there's a component placement deviations you can correct? Yeah, okay. Did you know the pickup? I just don't get this did you know business. Did you know? No, I don't. I'm using it for the first time. If the pickup height of the component is not accurate, for example, it's not yet touched the component, it can still pick it up, but there's a high probability of rotation deviation, yes. What else? Components placement is skewed and there's no obvious identification of the components. Let's say because the component height is too high. Reduce component height, PCB length, yeah. Cause the CSV coordinate feeder is not aligned, make sure, yeah, okay, fine. So we'll do start now. Oh, I can see lights coming up. Do you want to allow internet access to check for updates? Yes, allow, fine. So yeah, oh, we've got movement. So the system is moving and I can see on the screen, very nice. Task control, 1 out of 11. So that's probably aligning stuff. Good. Oh, nice. I like that speed. Nozzle recognition failed. Please check whether the nozzle at the center position of the bottom camera. How do I do that? Please check whether the nozzle is at the center position of the bottom camera. I don't know. I really have no idea. What? Please check whether the nozzle is at the center position of the bottom camera. Oh, I don't know. Shall I place it in? I'm not sure. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. But nothing's happening. I'm clicking anything. It's just not going anywhere. So let's just close the program. Yeah. Confirm exit. Let's see if it runs. Does it have to be administrating it on the second time to run? Because that would be annoying if it is. Yeah, it is annoying. Come on, why do you have to be administrator if you got? Not nice. Not nice. I don't like that. I will change. I will fix it later. Run as administrator. Yeah. Okay. You give admin rights with internet access. Good luck with that. Right. Okay. So, oh, go on that screen. Nasty screen again. Yeah. Sure. 14. Can you start, please? Yes, I think it's doing all these checks. Alright, let's just remove this guy here. I'm not sure about that guy. Maybe he's looking for this? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's check. I know it's looking for the nozzle. We got 5 nozzle placed. That's the fiducia, okay. That's the camera. Right, I am lost. I'm gonna read some instructions and find out. So, let's just leave it there. Okay, so I worked out, without even having proper instructions in there, that I had to really put the nozzles manually there. So insert the 2 nozzles in here. So one from there and with the remaining one from the packet. So I got 2, let me just get the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. So basically the 2 here I installed manually. So that's the nozzle. And that's the way to get around the error. So you have to put the nozzle manually here, and that will see it, and then I'll move on. But the painful problem now is really, really painful, and I'll show you that here. So let's just go through it. And it's excuse me, a little bit of a showstopper for me. So right, okay. The problem when I run the software, I managed to change the permissions so that it runs. Anyway, let's just run it as administrator so you can see what I'm talking about. Run as administrator. I got around the administrator run thing just in case. I got on it as. It doesn't say run as administrator, by the way. But this is the painful problem now. And you'll see here what I mean. That noise is not coming from the machine. So now I'm about to checking the cameras and stuff, done. So the minute I'm gonna click start, it's gonna do some stuff and then crashes the whole PC, which is really annoying. So you can see that now. The machine is running and the camera is actually showing it on top. You can see it there. But when it's moving, there we go, crashed. That is a pain in the neck. When I install it and run from the installer, it worked. But when I close it and start it again, it stopped. And I emailed the manufacturers on that. So I'm going to get back to you on that, mate. So anyway, just to get back to you on this, the initial review of the product, to be honest with you, is a pain in the neck. It's a flaky product. At the moment, until they resolve this issue, I don't recommend this to anyone. It looks good. It should, potentially it's got all the stuff to do. But
right now I'm really not happy about it because initially I did not receive any manuals, any USB, card with it, with the software. Everything is like secretive. I had to email the seller a few times until I get the download and the manual, which is all half of it is in Chinese. So I could not really. The video I actually had to look at is all in Chinese. I really couldn't understand a thing out of it. So I had to work my way through, and it is a pain in the neck. I mean, I can overcome all the software issues, but that locking up of the machine, that's a hardware issue. That's either the USBs is kind of getting overloaded with a really high power and then shutting the whole thing down, which is really a hardware problem, a bad one, or something within the Windows drivers not installed well, or the machine not talking to it somehow, I don't know. Either way, it is not right. It's just pain in the neck. It shouldn't be like this. It should be just, I paid really lots of money for this. That should just work. And right now it doesn't. So I'm just, you hear that take that message, that's the supplier. So I'm going to get back to them and find out. But at the moment, if I would terminate the video here, it is a really negative feedback on this product. I wouldn't recommend this to buy anyone. So, okay. So I think I resolved the problem with the crashing of Windows. I think I did. I'm not sure if I really did. But anyway, well, time will tell. But I think a couple of times I've tested it. Everything looks fine. So now we're in the stage of configuring the nozzles. So we need to tell the machine what nozzles actually it is or does. So I'm just going to power up my my stuff in here. Yep. So right now I need to tell the system, the screen. I'll show you in a minute. Just wanted to check the nozzles sizes. So this is the 30, 40. Right, so this is the 30 and 40. So what we'll do now, we'll place the 30 in N1. Sorry, I want you to see this, sorry. Let's do it there. I hope you can see it. So the 30 goes in N1 and the 40 goes in N2. So what we're doing here is now let me record the screen just to make it makes more sense. So hold on 1 second. So we'll record that now. Good, we are recording the screen. Going back into the system, the app. And now we said nozzle 1 is 30, that's what we said. And nozzle 2 is 40, so that is correct. So that's how we set things up. And I don't know what that is it enabled or not? I don't know, but I'm just gonna tick it. So that's done. Calibrate. Yeah, let's do this again. Nozzle calibration failed. Ignition failed.
Please check the position. Okay, fine. Let's try again. So that is. Oh no, this second one is 40, not 140. That is correct now. So now we'll calibrate. Just gone blind at it. So let's do this again. Yeah, that's good. Nozzle calibration, okay. Good. First thing working in my life. Okay, so now we've currently only got 4 more nozzles in there. So let's find out what these are. So I'm just going to check the microscope. So we've got the 65, 1. The CN65 goes into 1. CN65. CN65 is in place. Good. So we'll mark that here. So number 1 is going to be CN65. Done. And let's untick those 3. So we're doing 2, slot number 2. And that's going to be CN140 in 2. That's installed. I don't know if you can see it. Basically, I'm placing it here. So I'm placing 1, 2. I got 2 more to place. And that's how we're going to work it out. So yep. The next one is CN 220. Oh no, we didn't mark that one. Hold on. So CN 140 goes into 2. CN 140 there. Good. And slot number 3, we said CN 220. That one. So the 220 is this one, goes into 3. No, it is correct, yeah, sorry. That is correct. And the last one is the 400, goes into number 4, the 400. The 400 here. Okay, so we pretty much got all nozzles installed. I don't think we have any more different type. So 30 and 40 installed, 65 we have, 140, yeah, we have everything here. So disconnect that, good. So now I think we're good with that. How do I swap nozzles? Can I do that? I don't know how to swap nozzles, but let's see. Nozzle manage. So if I calibrate again, I don't know. Let's see. Rotate test. So rotate test, I don't know what that does. Oh, I see it's rotating the pin. So let me take the camera down a bit so I can actually see what's happening on that side. Probably a better view here, isn't it? Yeah, good. So let's keep it there so you can see what's happening on that side. Good. And yeah, I think we are looking good. I'm really trying to find out how do I swap. Can I swap? What's this? Import? No, I think we're all good there. So our nozzle here, nozzle 1, nozzle 2. So nozzle 1 is this. Yeah, well, I think it's fine so far. Package. We haven't got any of those yet. Parts, we haven't got any of those yet. PCB, no, nothing yet. Plug in. I will need to read more on that stuff going forward. So setting, it's fine. Nozzle, I'm interested really in nozzle if I can change this stuff. What is that? Rotation test we've done. Calibrate we've done. What is that one? Change places. Okay, let's change places. Failed to check to change head. Why? Oh, I see. I think we can only do one place. Let's just do no N1 with the 140, I think, and then click that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm really trying to understand this. If I click that, change, no, it doesn't, failed. How about this one? I'm thinking, is it because it's got two of them already? I don't think so. Can't be. Do that again. No, it's not working. And if I do, let's do 65. Nozzle there. No. I don't know. It's. How can I tell the system to change the nozzle? So let's see. Move nozzle to the center of the camera. Okay, done. But that's not the center of the camera. Yeah, that is the center of the camera, I think. Move nozzle to the. Move the camera to the center of the nozzle. Yeah, okay. Height to 0. Rotate to 0, yeah. Okay. All that is good, but I'm really trying to change the nozzle from so these two are installed, good. These two are all installed, good. And I'm just trying to say do this and then change, but I don't know how. Unless it likes to have the system like this, so goes from 5 to 1. Let's do that. So we'll do 1. This is going to be 400. Just going to shift them all up. This is the 220. This is the 140. And this is the 65. And that's going to be nothing in here. And let's see if that works. I don't know. Let's do that, and N1 with 65. Will that work? No. Head change turned off. Oh, I think I know what it means. Right. Head change. There must be a head change setting. Okay. So head change. Oh, you bugger. You. Move to pick nozzle N1 beyond limit. Yeah, okay, I understand. Fine. So, yeah, let's do that to that. So we place nozzle N1 back into slot 1. We do that now. Fine. Should succeed. Good, so we got a green status. Excellent. So now we'll select nozzle 1 and we'll select slot 1 and we'll try to exchange them. Let's see. Failed to change heads. Okay, no problem. Let's go to failed, go to head to last one, so let's 1 to 5. Oh! Oh!
Really? Seriously? Seriously? You kidding me? You are kidding me, man. What is this? Ah. Broke the thing, I can't believe it. Look at that. This is really bizarre. Really, I have no clue. I was not expecting that whatsoever. At all. Broke the whole machine as well. This thing is stuck. What is that? So what's happening is this guy is placing the nozzle in here, but when it's trying to pull itself up, that's what's happening. The whole part is coming off, which means bad design. So I'm gonna take it off. It's not really misuse, it is design problem or bad part. Just gutted, really. This is like day one of this thing. .3D printed part, clearly. But look how bad this is. It's coming off, and that should just really be screwed tight, and it's not. So, okay. Verdict time. Do I think it's a good product? Well, you tell me, what do you think? I mean, the part is here, is on thingy. You know, it is badly designed because you can still see through it. You can see that here, I think, with that little gap there. It is badly designed because rather than having screws or something, they put nails, and these nails kind of not going through the thing, and that's a 3D printed part. And you can see how flaky this is. That's the part that fell off, is meant to go here. And this is not even using any of my, you know, chipset or parts or even components. This is just literally saying start up, calibrate, and then replace head. So if I would say the product is good, I need my head examined, put it this way. It's other things that really puts me off. Software is extremely bad. When you receive the product, don't expect to receive any software via post. Don't ask me why. It's just dumb, really stupid. They should have really included the software within the same box, like any other manufacturer that does any other product. You know, a USB is there, you chuck it in, you got everything you need, and you're up and running. But that I had to kind of go back to support, request a lot of stuff to get them to kind of, you know, secretively come back with software and stuff. Drivers. The drivers actually come with Windows or installed by Windows, but the drivers isn't the problem. The problem is the software talking to the driver. So the software has a problem there, I had to do something to make sure it works. When you might have seen it about 3 or 4 times, even contacted support. When I ran the software, the whole Windows was crashing, and this was happening on more than 2 PCs and 1 laptop. Clearly something wrong with the software. Also, another thing is the software is only executable, which means Windows only. Don't expect magic or things to run on your Mac or Linux or any other system. It is just Windows only. So, part of more than half the world pretty much blocked out because of that design. Do I regret it? Kind of, I do. Because I was in between going with a pick and place machine that is open source or based on OpenPMP, or go with this one. I also had, in mind, shall I make my own and, see how that's going to go, build up the whole thing and probably sell it one day. The problem is I don't have time. And I thought this time, leave it to the professionals. So I paid a lot of money, nearly £3,000 roughly, paid for this to get the whole thing up and running. And here I am again, kind of cursing and, not happy about this, to be honest with you. The support came back with, this morning AM came back saying, you should have calibrated the machine before using it. Well, the software does not allow to work unless the thing is calibrated. So in other words, you start the software up, you get that 14 question, did you know, that sort of stuff. On the second left-hand side, you get that thing that says, detecting, working on the board, blah, 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 calibrating, and then it moves on. So it is not a user error. It's definitely a design problem. So I'm trying to, kind of talking to the manufacturer and see what we can work out. Because at the end of the day, I just need my boards to run. I don't really care if they who says what. I just need my product to work, and I paid a lot of money for it. And these are meant to be professionals to send me the product so I can actually use. And at the moment, I'm kind of blocked, stopped, and really waiting for that to happen. So again, if you want to consider buying the V5 Pro machine, I would say think again. I don't think it's good enough. Let's just say yet, because of the bad software, pretty much. I mean, hardware-wise, looking at this, that's got metal casing, motor is nice. These are all metal, electric stuff. I've not tested it. I don't know. The other problem is these cameras should have had a dust cover or something, because that's in 2 days just going to be full of dust and will be blocked. Same thing for this camera as well. I think, obviously there's a lot to do. Things like safety protection and safety features and all that kind of stuff, they're all missing. I probably will make more videos on that going down the line. I will fix it. I will get something out of it eventually. I've always done. But the thing is, the point is, I really have no time. I want to, pay the money, get the product, get on with my life, and then do it. But here I am again, back into the, dragged into the mud. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you find this video useful. Again, think again if you want to buy this product. If you are okay to live with what it does, then good luck with that. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day. Thank you. Cheers.